Local merchants can soon reach more customers through an enhanced QR code payment scheme. Service provider Nets is consolidating different partners under the new SGQR Plus. Now, this development follows a trial conducted last year. Previously, merchants signed individual contracts for each payment scheme. The QR code will allow payment to be received from 18 different wallets, including DBS, Payla, China's Alipay, and Thailand's PromptPay. There are 35,000 such payment points in Singapore, mostly in food and beverage and retail sectors. The goal is to increase these payment points by 10% on year during last November's trial. Participating merchants doubled their transaction volumes. They also increased their payment schemes from an average of 3 to 12. SGQR Plus is due for rollout by the end of this year.
Through SGQR Plus, we hope to be able to give more customers to the merchant, and we can give more customers to the merchant from all the payment options that we provide in that one contract. And all these customers can come, whether they come from Singapore, Singapore residents, or even coming from outside Singapore.
For travellers going overseas, they can also use the new Roam QR payment service. They can soon make purchases using providers like Changi Pay, Google Pay, or WeChat. By the first quarter of next year, Roam QR can be used in 11 international markets like Japan, China, and Australia. The company behind Roam QR aims to connect with 50,000 merchants in Singapore and over 50 million merchants globally.
We are familiar with the Chinese apps, but they are equivalent in India, in Southeast Asia, in North Asia, in other parts of North Asia, in parts of Africa, in parts of Southeast Asia, Middle East. And these apps now, as they mature and as they expand and do across the nation, across their borders, we are actually bringing them back into Singapore. So our merchants can then accept them.
Singapore's central bank says the sequence in which the US rolls out its policies matters greatly. Some will have very near-term and quick impacts, while other policies like deregulation and tax cuts may take time for investments to filter through. Speaking at the Singapore FinTech Festival, the Monetary Authority of Singapore's managing director was responding, the Monetary Authority of Singapore's managing director was responding to a question on Donald Trump's election win.
So for the global economy, potentially some of these policies can be restrictive on growth, particularly trade policies and inflationary. But we know that there are other policies that are pro-growth and potentially pro-supply side. So the tax cuts, if they invigorate more investment, if technology also invigorates more investment, these can be potentially helpful to productivity.
Prime Minister Lawrence Wong has met with Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, who is in Singapore to attend the FinTech Festival. During their meeting, both leaders exchanged ideas on how governments can work with the private sector to improve people's financial health and literacy. She was speaking at the event in her role as the UN Secretary General's Special Advocate for Financial Health.